Hi everybody, it's Howard again with a quick CD update. Hope you're all doing well out there. There's quite a few CDs to show. Quite a lot of the CDs are reissues. So without further ado, let's crack on and just show you quickly what's playing on the background. And it is a band from Middlesbrough in the northeast of England. And the band are called Back Rows. Walk It How You Talk It. Great melodic hard rock from 1987. I recommend it. It's on the Neat record label. Good stuff. Okay. Including this album, there's quite a few Japanese reissues that were fairly cheap on Amazon. Also, a slight grails on it as well. It's an album that I've wanted for quite a while, but I thought I'd never own. So I've never actually ever seen a copy for sale in the UK until good old Music Magpie had a copy, but it wasn't cheap. Okay, you know I like cheap CDs, but this one wasn't cheap. Okay, without further ado, I'll crack on. Okay, and starting off with some power metal from Sweden. It's the second album from the band Northtale. This is Eternal Flame. This is on Nuclear Blast. Great punchy power metal. It's not as good as the first album, but it's alright. There's one song called The Land of Mystic Rites which lets it down. It's a bit too Eastern influence for me. But if you like catchy power metal like Gamma Ray, Hammerfall, you enjoy this album. I recommend it, it's good stuff. Next, an album from 1985 from Canada. And it is Canada's own Lee Aaron and the Metal Queen. It's an album that probably most people know. This is on the Attic label. Great songs like the title track, Metal Queen, Still Where You Love, We Will Be Rocking. I highly recommend it. It's fairly cheap, it's good stuff. Okay, this is a band that I saw Metal Mickey talking about this morning on his video when he was looking at his Metal Hammer from 1988. And he mentioned this band, and he also mentioned this album as well. And it is Atrophy, the double CD version of Socialised Hate and Vile About Nature, which has just been reissued by Dissonance Records. Good stuff. It's fairly cheap. It's about $13.99. Isn't too bad for two albums. Great late 80s thrash. Good stuff. I should say late 80s, early 90s thrash. Great songs like Chemical Dependency, which I knew from, it was on Stars on Thrash, was it? Preacher Preacher, Best Defence, Slip Through the Cracks, Violent by Nature. Great, like I say, great late 80s, early 90s thrash. Highly recommended. Next is the album that was said that I thought I would never have a copy of. I've had it for, I think I've had it for about 13 years on my iTunes, but like I say, I thought I'd never actually own a physical copy of this album. Like I say, it was never for sale in the UK. I saw quite a few copies for sale in America, but obviously to buy stuff from the UK, it's easier for shipping and stuff like that. And the album is an album from originally from 1993. This is the 2009 Demon Doll reissue, and it is the album Dead Boys in Trash City by I Can't Scratch. Great sleazy hard rock. Great stuff. Great songs. It's a 10 out of 10 album for me. Great songs like Stiletto, Strut, Take a Bite Out of Me, all songs Sexual Addiction, great power ballad, Roses on My Grave, Plastic Dolls. Highly recommended. Even though this cost £25, it's worth every penny. Great stuff. Next is an album that I've already got on vinyl. Like I say, it was I saw some Japanese reissues, fairly cheap on Amazon, so I thought I'd buy it on CDs just to play it in the car. It is the debut album from 1990 by the US band Sweet FA. This is Stick to Your Guns. Is the Orbit strip that came with it. I'll just keep the Orbit strips inside these CDs. That's just like a plain CD, nothing's exciting about. Great songs like Prince of the City, Bathing for Nothing, Stick to Your Guns, Daily Grind, Heart of Gold. I recommended. I got this for, it was £15 on, like I say, on Amazon UK. I recommend, good stuff. Next, another reissue from this album. From this year, I meant. And it's an album from 1987. I think it is their second album. It's US Rockers, Shok Paris, Steel and Starlight. This is a reissue on Bad Reputation Records. I think I remember this band. I think they was on. Weren't they on Decline of Western Civilization Part 2 in that years? Could be wrong. I'm sure I saw them on there. Also, I remember the song Go for the Throat. I think that was on the compilation album in '85 that I had on cassette. It had stuff like Leon on there as well, and Antics and Castle Black. I don't know what the cassette was called. I can't remember what the cassette was called, but I'm sure they were on there. Great songs like on there, like Go Down Fighting, Rocked Out of Love, On Your Feet, Boss Queen. I feel like Malice, Keel, bands like that, you enjoy this album. It's good stuff. Plus it's been remastered as well. I recommend it. Next, another Japanese reissue from, again, 1987. And it is the band, well, Swedish band, Treat and Dream Hunter. Let's see, Orbit strip again. Again, playing CD. Let's see, track listing. Great songs like Soul Survivor, You're the One I Want, Take Me On Your Wings is a great song. My favourite song in there is a song called One Way to Glory. Great, melodic, AOR, hard rock. Highly recommended. Like I said, this was, I think I paid £13 on Amazon for this. Great album. Highly recommended. Good stuff. Next, a album from, I think it's from 2011, and this was £2 on from Music Magpie, and it is this album 1000 HP or horsepower by the band Godsmack. This is a sorry about that. I think it's what fingers and thumbs there. This is a digipack version. Like I said, it was only £2. Great songs like 1000 horsepower, Something Different, Locked and Loaded, Nothing Comes Easy. Like that kind of modern hard rock, you know. Avenged Sevenfold, Shinedown, Alter Bridge sound. Like this band. Good stuff. Next, another Japanese reissue. This was £13. Now that when I've looked on eBay, it's been quite expensive to buy. Like I say, it's £13 on Amazon, and it is 1989. It is Pretty Boys, Electric Boys with Electric Toys. There's the Japanese Orbit strip, and again, it's just a plain disc. I'll show you the inner sleeves, because as you know, with Japanese imports, you get all the lyrics in English and Japanese as well. Great songs. Great songs like Leather Boys with Electric Toys, Rock and Roll's Gonna Set the World on Fire, 40 Hours, Tour to the Town. Sorry. My favourite song is the bonus track, Slam Dunk, which is from the film, The Switch or something like that. Great song. It sounds exactly like Warrant. Highly recommended. Like I said, sleazy glam from '89. Another reissue album from, I think it's from 1982, and this is on the Classic Rock series, and it was another cheap buy from Music Magpie. And it is the debut album by Manowar, Battle Hymns. It's an album that most people probably know. Great songs like Metal Days, Battle Hymn, Shell Shock. I say, it's probably out, probably most people know, but I've got in the collection. Good stuff. Next, a album from 1994. And this isn't a reissue, it's an original copy. It is the album Realised Fantasies by TNT, Norwegian rockers TNT. It's on the Atlantic label. Great songs like Downhill Racer, Hard to Say Goodbye, Rock and Roll Away, All You Need. Great album. Not as good as Tell No Tales or Intuition, but it's still a reasonable good album. A lot better than 13. It's terrible, isn't it? Great album. I recommend it. Look, like I say, I got it cheap. It's about £4, I think. Next, an album that I used to have on CD before my call. Fortunately, I got rid of it, like I say, my call that I had a few years ago, and I had the Digipack version, which came with a bonus DVD, but this is just the CD version. And it's from 2003. And it is Soul Temptation by German power metalers Brainstorm. This is on Metal Blade. Great songs like Hides Without the Nose, Dying Outside, and I can't read the writing. It's a great album, it's great. I recommend it. And this was also another cheap version. I think there's the trials if you can make it out. So this was only like £2-3. Great album. Next, another reissue, and this came out. It's the 28th today, and it came out on the 24th of June. And it is by Aussie thrashers Mortal Sin, Face of Despair. This is another album that I used to have on cassette back in the day. Great. Like I say, it's from great thrash from '89. Great songs like I'm Immortal, Voyage of Disturbed, Infantry Corps, Instant Torture. Highly recommended. And this was, I think it was about $10.99 plus postage. Great album. And please let me know if the album Mayhemic Destruction is worth buying. So I've seen that as well. That's come out as well as a reissue. Okay, and finally, another reissue from 2004 of a 1982 album. It's another album I used to have on vinyl back in the day, and it is Megaforce by the band 707. This is the MTN Classics reissue with bonus tracks. Great songs like Megaforce, Cat Hold Back, Hell or High Water, Hello Girl, No Better Feel. If you like that late, early 80s AOR, bands like New England, Spies, bands like that, enjoy this band. I recommend it. And like I said, this was £3.89 delivered. Good stuff. Okay, so that's it. Short and sweet, hopefully. I've been going, 13 minutes? So, I've got a few more CDs coming. I've got another 6 more coming. So hopefully the next update won't be too long till it arrives. So until then, enjoy the rest of your week. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And thanks for commenting, of course. This channel would be nothing without you. So I'd like to say, give you 2 big thumbs up and say thanks again. Thank you. Cheers. Bye.